How's it going, guys? Jesse here from Boundless Realms, bringing you a two-part box opening of the newest set of Aether Revolt. So, we'll have 18 packs in this one, and we'll do another 18 in another video next time. So obviously, with the Aether Revolt set, there is the new mechanic of Revolt, in which case, when a card leaves the battlefield, a permanent specifically, leaves the field, you can then get a Revolt trigger from that. So that's our 18 packs there. What we'll do is we'll put all our rares and mythics to the side, and if we're lucky to get a masterpiece, we'll just go nuts. Cool, so without further ado, we'll get started with these packs. The cards I'm probably most looking forward to getting out of this are Heart of Koran for my Planeswalker Super Friends deck. So, we've got Implement of Improvement, Alley Strangler, Renegade Map, Take Into Custody, Aether Chaser, Bastion Enforcer, Reservoir Walker, Lifecraft Cavalry, Universal Solvent, Perilous Predicament, Invigorated Rampage, Cogwork Assembler, and for our rare we've got Swam's Expertise. And then we've got, on the first pack, a Masterpiece Ornithopter, straight off the bat. That's fantastic. Obviously all of these cards will be put in our cabinet on the shop floor, and they'll all be available for sale. So that's already a fantastic way to start this box. Kinda wish I'd brought some sleeves with me to get them all sleeved up nicely. So, Masterpiece in the first pack, how about that? Can we go for two? Not if we can open the pack. Here we go. So we've got Foundry Assembler, Renegade's Getaway, Consulate Turret, really nice for energy decks, a very good constant way of getting energy. Aether Swooper, Sweatworks Brawler, Lathnu Sailback, Countless Gears Renegade, Implement of Malice, Aether Herder, Caught in the Brights, Monstrous Onslaught, Enraged Giant, Winding Constrictor. Richard, one of our managers from here, is building a deck around this with Verdurous Gearhulk. It's just fantastic with his black-green counters. And now we've got Glint Sleeve Siphoner for our rare in the pack. So that's really, really nice. And obviously our tokens and everything there. So we've got Daring Demolition, Prize Fighter Construct, Negate, which has been reprinted again for this set, so it'll be in standard even longer. Shock, Fourth Bridge Prowler, Night Market Guard, Aether Stream Leopard, Implement of Combustion, Conviction, Universal Solvent, Deadeye Harpooner, Vengeful Rebel, Tezzeret's Touch. One of our customers, Jeremy, is building a deck with Tezzeret, blue-black. It's really good to play against. We've played against it with some proxies. It's fantastic, and this card, you killed me with it with this and two Ornithopters. We've got a Baral, Chief of Compliance. So that's a very good, nice rare in the set. We'll pop that to the side with our Ornithopter. So another Daring Demolition, Precise Strike, Iron Tread Crusher, Resourceful Return, Hinterland Drake, Embral Gear Smasher, High Spire Infusion, Aether Inspector, Implement of Examination, Mobile Garrison, Deadeye Harpooner, Reckless Racer, Outland Boar, and for our rare we've got the Elephant, which is the Greenbelt Rampager. So this is a 1-drop 3/4 that you can guaranteed basically play by turn 2. So on turn 2 you'll get a 3/4, which is amazing in this game. Got no mythics yet, apart from obviously the Ornithopter. Don't think we're going to complain about that. Augmenting Automaton, Renegade's Getaway, Wrangle, Ice Over, Filigree Crawler, Fen Hauler, Natural Obsolescence, Countless Gears Renegade, Aether Herder, Implement of Ferocity, Felidar Guardian. Felidar Guardian along with Saheeli Rai will create an infinite combo in standard where you're just constantly making copies of this which exile Saheeli and then bring it back, and all of them will have haste. So you can do that an infinite amount of times, and that's by turn 4. Gifted Aetherborn, Hidden Stockpile, and our rare is Dark Intimations, which isn't amazing in standard at the moment, however it is very nice in a Nicol Bolas commander deck. So that's really cool. And we've got Negate, Chandra's Revolution, Alley Strangler, Dispersal Technician, Fourth Bridge Prowler, Aether Swooper, Aegis Automaton, Bastion Enforcer, Aether Stream Leopard, Night Market Guard, Illusionist Stratagem, Ridge Scale Tusker, Renegade Wheelsmith, and we've got a Hope of Girapa in a rare. So that's very nice. Obviously with the Hope of Girapa, because it's legendary, you can also make a command arrow out of it. And obviously if you hit your opponent and sacrifice it in the same turn, they can't cast anything but creature spells, which is horrible against my Super Friends deck. So we've got Sweatworks Brawler, Aether Poisoner, Augmenting Automaton, Shipwreck Moray, Prizefighter Construct, Lathnu Sailback, Lifecraft Cavalry, Audacious Infiltrator, Silk Weaver Elite, Aether Inspector, Hidden Herbalists, Reverse Engineer, Treasure Keeper, and for our rare Rishkar's Expertise, which is a great card draw. Obviously in this set we've got the 5 different colours of the Expertise cards, all of which will allow you to do something and then allow you to cast a mana cost of one of less of the cost of the actual card itself. So you're basically paying just 1 for them. So it's Defiant Salvager, Hinterland Drake, Foundry Assembler, Destructive Tampering, Bastion Inventor, Druid of the Cowl, which is a 2-drop mana ramp, Reservoir Walker, Dawnfeather Eagle, Aether Herder, Universal Solvent, Pima Aetherseer, Ravenous Intruder, Maverick Thopterist. We've got Baral's Expertise, which is another one of those Expertise cards. And we've got our lands and our tokens. So we're getting to about halfway through this opening. Not doing too bad. Only got the 1 mythic, which is the Ornithopter, obviously. But we've got some pretty good rares as well. So Resourceful Return, Chandra's Revolution, Take Into Custody, Implement of Improvement, Aether Poisoner, Scrounging Bandar, Caught in the Brights, Mobile Garrison, Unbridled Growth, which I'm using in my Super Friends deck, Alley Evasion, Scrapper Champion, Maulfist Revolutionary, again, which I'm using in my Super Friends deck, Barricade Breaker, and here's our first mythic apart from Ornithopter, which is Tezzeret the Schemer, which is one of the more expensive mythics in the set, and obviously one of the 2 Planeswalkers. So we'll pop that there. All in all, I'd be very happy if I'd bought this box myself so far. So we've got Welder Automaton, Frontline Rebel, Metallic Rebuke with the new improvised mechanic as well, Renegade Map, Fen Hauler, High Spire Infusion, Silk Weaver Elite, Girapa Osprey, Prey Upon, which has been reprinted again in this set, Ravenous Intruder, Sly Requisitioner, Renegade Wheelsmith, and our rare for this one is Spire of Industry, which is the, I think it's the 1 non-basic land in this set, which allows you to pay a life of any colour if you've got control an artifact. So that's really cool. And we've got a foil in this one as well, which is Decommission. So we'll stick that with our rares. We've got Watchful Automaton, Wrangle, Ice Over, Defiant Salvager, Augmenting Automaton, Shock, Alley Evasion again, Unbridled Growth, Aether Herder, Aegis Automaton, Windkin Raiders, Gremlin Infestation, Worldfast Engineer, and we've got another mythic, which is Aetherwind Basker. Not one of the best mythics in the set, but still a very nice pull none the least. We've got Alley Strangler, Dispersal Technician, Sweatworks Brawler, Fen Hauler, Prizefighter Construct, Aether Chaser, Decommission, Aether Inspector, Aether Stream Leopard, Bastion Enforcer, Aerial Modification, Ironclad Revolutionary, Untethered Express, which is probably the best vehicle you can get from this set, minus maybe Aethersphere Harvester. So it's a 4/4 that gets a counter whenever it attacks, and it's only crew 1, so it's very, very good. And then we've got Rishkar Pima Renegade, which is a very good card for Richard's counter deck. So very nice. And we've got Leaving the Dust, Renegade's Getaway, Taken to Custody, Destructive Tampering, Consulate Turret, Daring Demolition, Mobile Garrison, Natural Obsolescence, Alley Evasion, Audacious Infiltrator, Efficient Construction, Lifecraft Awakening, Servo Schematic, and we've got SRAM Senior Edificer. Got about 5 packs to go. So again, Leaving the Dust, Aether Poisoner, Embral Gear Smasher, Iron Tread Crusher, Dispersal Technician, Reservoir Walker, Unbridled Growth, Implement of Examination, Dawnfeather Eagle, Burden Automaton, Foundry Hornet, Morphous Revolutionary, Crackdown Construct, and Lifecraft Bestiary, also known as the Pokedex. As you can see, because of the, basically it's just showing inside this little machine here what is there in the background, so that's why it's called the Pokedex. So, Night Market Aeronaut, Frontline Rebel, Watchful Automaton, Ice Over, Precise Strike, Defiant Salvager, Scrounging Bandar, Implement of Malice, Caught in the Brights, Audacious Infiltrator, Skyship Plunderer, Gonti's Machinations, Consulate Dreadnought, which is a 1-drop 7/11 with Crew 6. We've got Call for Unity, which is with a new Revolt mechanic. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battle for this turn, put a Unity counter on Call for Unity. And then creatures you control get +1/+1 for each Unity counter on Call for Unity. So far, 3 mythics, including Ornithopter. Let's see if we can finish strong. So, Hinterland Drake, Chandra's Revolution, Welder Automaton, Implement of Improvement, 4th Bridge Prowler, Druid of the Cowl, Universal Solvent, Aegis Automaton, Bastion Enforcer, Fatal Push. Finally, this is the most expensive uncommon because it had probably seen play in Legacy because of the Revolt cost with it as well. And obviously without it, it's destroy target creature who has converted mana cost 2 or less. And if you get Revolt, it's mana cost 4 or less. And because it's only for 1 black, it's a very, very good card. So we're going to pop that on our rares because it's just as good. Restoration Specialist, Rogue Refiner. We've got Midnight Entourage as our rare. And we've got another foil, which is Deft Dismissal. So we'll pop that there as well. 2 packs to go. So we've got Shipwreck Moray, Frontline Rebel, Watchful Automaton, Cruel Finality, Metallic Rebuke, Prey Upon, Giripper Osprey, Alley Evasion, Scrounging Bandar, Conviction, Trophy Mage, Airdrop Aeronauts, Daredevil Dragster, and we've got Planar Bridge in Mythic, which is going to be seeing a lot of play in Commander because it just stays on the board, and whenever you tap it, just get any permanent you want from your deck, put it straight on the battlefield. Pop that there, and last pack. So we've got Filigree Crawler, Destructive Tampering, Foundry Assembler, Night Market Aeronaut, Negate, Druid of the Cowl, Implement of Combustion, Caught in the Brights, Decommission, Salvage Scuttler, Narnum Renegade, Maverick Thopterist, and for our rare we've got Quicksmith Rebel, and then we've got a foil Swamp as our foil in there. So we'll do a quick recap of what we got. So we'll just go through these cards quickly. just so you can see the rares, mythics and foils that we got in this 18 packs. So we've got Quicksmith Rebel, Midnight Entourage, Death Dismissal foil, Fatal Push uncommon, Call for Unity, SRAM's Expertise, Lifecrafter's Bestiary, SRAM Senior Edificer, Rishkar Pima Renegade, Spire of Industry, Decommission foil, Foil Swamp, Baral's Expertise, Rishkar's Expertise, Hope of Girapa, Dark Intimations, Greenbelt Rampager, Glint Sleeve Siphoner, and for our mythics we've got Planar Bridge, Aetherwind Basker, Tezzeret the Schemer, and for another rare we've got Baral Chief of Compliance, and then for the masterpiece we got from the pack is our Ornithopter Masterpiece. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. All of these cards will be available for sale from the 20th of the 1st 2017 in our cabinet in the store. So please pop by the store and see if you can pick up any of these amazing cards. Thank you all for watching and have a good day.